Gather round, subscribers, because I'm going to tell you a tale from the oh-so-distant past when people were actually allowed to leave their houses without looking like they were on a visit to Chernobyl. It's a tale of adventure, of peril, of great bravery, of romance. Maybe definitely not, I'm just saying that so I can put it in the tags, and of immeasurable stupidity. So get comfy with your glass of Nestle chalky milk and your mint Oreos, because we're about to get into our story about gang signs. In all seriousness, though, please stay inside. It's largely because morons keep going outside when they don't have to that quarantine's taken so long. But anyway, let's dive right in. My city has a lot of gang activity. In fact, one time when I was visiting my friends at the university in the city, I walked outside to see guys in bandanas on dirt bikes and ATVs doing burnouts in the middle of the university's main street. Needless to say, I turned around and walked straight back into the dorms, passing by the security guard who couldn't even be bothered to look up from his game of solitaire at the sound of burning rubber. This all means that, among other things, nobody in their right mind would throw up gang signs in our city. Unfortunately, it feels like none of my friends are in their right mind, and one of them, who I'll call Goner, watched a few too many rap music videos and is now fluent in whatever the gang sign equivalent of American Sign Language is. You know how characters in Naruto can do their ninjutsus? Goner can do that, but instead of summoning clones, his gang sign no jutsu summons an AK-47. I didn't even know he had this, unique ability until he saw some other kids trying to make the blood sign earlier this year and decided that he needed to show them up by running through the entire color wheel of every gang I've ever heard of and quite a few that I hadn't. And I thought this was all just for show, like a really messed up party trick, but oh boy was I wrong. About a month ago, a couple of us, including Bus, the god of lettuce and cabbage, got enough free time to go out for a night. So after watching a war movie during which Bus continually poked us and said, "Come over here to pick up my dog tags," and "Please bro, I need a revive," every time someone died, we went to dinner. On the way over, we were crossing a crosswalk when someone decided not to obey traffic laws, as is custom in our city, and almost ran us over. The rest of us shook our heads, but Goner was apparently very upset because he stopped dead in his tracks and screamed some profanity-laden insults followed by the most complicated series of hand contortions I've ever seen. I swear on Jose Onfroy that his hands were making 4D shapes and tearing through the very fabric of reality. Needless to say, the rest of our group absolutely booked it out of there and left him to fend for himself against the presumably pissed-off driver and whatever gangs were in a 100-mile radius. That wasn't the last time that Goner decided to throw up gang signs at random people that pissed him off, however. Oh no. Another time, a few of us were headed to a party when someone cut us off. To that, Goner leaned out his window and started running through his repertoire of curses and shadow puppets when we passed by them. It was about the last straw for me and the driver, neither of whom had an intent to die that day, so we proceeded to lock the windows. So the next time we got cut off, Goner started screaming and tried to open the windows, only to find that he couldn't. This didn't stop him, though, because he took the slightest of pauses before he opened the door and leaned his entire upper body out of the vehicle while we were going 40 miles an hour to yell at the idiot who'd committed the cardinal sin of getting in front of us without using their blinker. So yeah, like and sub so I can pay for his funeral costs.